ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యారంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి జేఈఈ అయినా నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.
Hello students, now where are we? Here we are in the discussion about what is called Krebs cycle. So in Krebs cycle, what we have done in the first step, we just started writing all the substrates, right? We wrote all the substrates. Next we have written about what? Enzymes, energy, water, where water is going and where energy NADPH2 is produced, where carbon dioxide is coming out. Next step also carbon dioxide is coming out and NADPH2 is produced. Next step ATP is produced here, right? And along with that next step FADPH2 is produced, water is added, then again NADPH2 is produced. So we wrote first substrates, then energy components, and third time what we have written, name of the enzymes, right? And the fourth thing we are writing, name of the reactions. Up to where we have reached here, the first reaction is called condensation, second reaction water is going out, it's called dehydration, third water is adding here, so hydration, then fourth step onwards oxidations will begin. Oxidation number 1 occurs in glycolysis, oxidation number 2 occurs in link reaction, oxidation number 3 occurs in isocitric acid to oxalosuccinic acid. So oxidation 3 begins in Krebs cycle. Then followed by here 2 carbon dioxide molecules are going out here. 6 carbon molecule of oxalosuccinic acid converts into glutaric acid. So this becomes decarboxylation number 2. Why? Decarboxylation 1 happens in link reaction. This is decarboxylation 2, right? So this reaction you have to remember, conversion of oxalosuccinic to alpha ketoglutaric acid you have to remember. Then followed by next, this is NADPH2 is produced, carbon dioxide also released. So what is the name of the reaction? Oxidation number 4. 3 here, this is oxidation number 4 and decarboxylation number 3. This is decarboxylation number 2 this, and next is the oxidation 4 and decarboxylation number 3, right? Next is here this reaction when you take here, this itself is nothing but, next one is nothing but cleavage, or itself is called substrate level phosphorylation. Substrate level phosphorylation, where this seventh one. So substrate level SLP3, SLP3, substrate level phosphorylation number 3, very important. Number 3 is very important. Why SLP3? Where is SLP1? SLP1 in glycolysis, SLP2 also is there in glycolysis, SLP3 occurs in Krebs cycle. Where in Krebs cycle? Conversion of succinyl-CoA to succinic acid. So this is called, because here ATP is released out here, that's why it's called substrate level phosphorylation number 3. It's also called cleavage, right? Coming to 8th one again here, every alternate step we have oxidation. FADPH2 is produced. So number 8 is nothing but oxidation. Here it is 4, no? Let us take oxidation 5, right? In the next step water is added here. So this is 9th reaction, water is added, so we can write hydration. So this is 9th step, this is 8th step. Now 10th one is nothing but again oxidation will come, that is oxidation number 6, oxidation number 6. So here altogether if you look at here, so there are 6 oxidations and 3 decarboxylations and 3 substrate level phosphorylations. Now altogether what we have written now here, it's nothing but what? Krebs cycle. What we have written now, the totally in the horizontal page what we completed, this is nothing but Krebs cycle. Very important. right? So in this the steps are very very important. Where NADPH2 produce, that is important. Where carbon dioxide produce, that is important. FADPH2 produce, that is important, and ATP is produced, right? Now let us quickly revise this very very important cycle. So I expect all you guys take one horizontal white paper, practice Krebs cycle. Those who completed number of times, those who practiced Krebs cycle, those who got the Krebs cycle after practicing number of times, write once without saying Krebs cycle. See the steps of conversion, name of the enzymes, name of the reaction, and energy produced in what form and where it is produced. And if you get the cycle without seeing, write once on a white paper, try to send me to my WhatsApp number saying that Krebs cycle is completed. And I am telling you again, always your work is highly appreciated. Such an important cycle, Krebs cycle, if you complete. Definitely we will get this question in the board exam, and definitely we will get questions in the final NEET paper, right? Yeah. Now let us study once again. Very very important cycle. Now once again you pay attention and concentration. Let us complete again Krebs cycle. So in aerobic respiration altogether we have 4 steps. First one is glycolysis, link reaction, Krebs cycle. From link reaction who is coming? 2-acetyl-CoA. How many carbons it has? 2 carbons it has. Now that combines with OAA, oxaloacetic acid. As I told you, you have to write name of the reaction, practice the reaction again. Name of the reaction, name you write down, and split into chemical reactions. So I told you, no, homework you have to complete. After drawing this complete cycle, after writing and learning this cycle, split the cycle into chemical reactions. Write the name of the reaction and start writing the equation. Okay, so here OAA, oxaloacetic acid, combines with acetyl-CoA, 4 carbons plus 2 carbons, 6 carbons. So what is the name of the enzyme? Citric synthetase. Water is added and converts into 2 molecules of citric acid having 6 carbon. That's why it's called citric acid cycle. Now what is the name of the reaction? Condensation. Now this citric acid, now here water is added, no here, now water goes out here, coenzyme A comes out, cofactor comes out here. Now citric acid converts into 2 molecules of cis-aconitic acid with the help of an enzyme cis-aconitase. Name of the reaction is dehydration. In the next step again water is added, that's why it's called hydration, where cis-aconitic acid, 6 carbons, water is added here, converts into 2 molecules of isocitric acid, 6 carbons. So name of the enzyme is cis-aconitase and name of the reaction is hydration. In the next step, isocitric acid converts into oxalosuccinic acid. Here 2 NAD plus get reduced to form 2 NADPH2. So as 2 NADPH2 is produced here, name of the enzyme is isocitric dehydrogenase. From here you have to importantly remember the name of the reaction as oxidation. Oxidation numbers you have to remember very importantly. So here name of the oxidation 3. So remember, oxidation 1 occurs in glycolysis, oxidation 2 occurs in link reaction, oxidation 3 begins in Krebs cycle. Oxalosuccinic acid having 6 carbons here. Now from each compound 1 carbon dioxide molecule comes out here. So 6 carbon compound converts into 5 carbon compound, that is alpha ketoglutaric acid. So here as 2 carbons carbon dioxide is released out here. The name of the enzyme is oxalosuccinic decarboxylase and the name of the reaction is decarboxylation number 2. Decarboxylation number 1, where carbon dioxide is released, is link reaction. Now in Krebs cycle decarboxylation number 2 takes place. Now apart from this, alpha ketoglutaric acid having 5 carbons. From each compound further there is a release of carbon dioxide. So 5 carbons becomes a 4 carbon compound succinyl-CoA by the release of carbon dioxide. 2 molecules are there, so there is release of 2 molecules. Here NAD plus reduced to form NADPH2. See the places where energy is released. These steps are important. So here also NADPH2 released. Right. Now this happens here Mn plus, and this step happens with the help of cofactors TPP and lipoic acid. Even this step happens with the help of manganese, lipoic acid and TPP. So here this also multi-enzyme complex, because 2 reactions are taking place, oxidation number 4 and decarboxylation number 3, very important. 2 here, 3 here, oxidation number 3 here, oxidation number 4 here. As a result, there is a formation of succinyl-CoA having 4 carbons. Each and every step is very important. Each and every step you can expect in the form of a question. Right. Now, succinyl-CoA 4 carbon compound what is produced here. Now, where ADP plus inorganic phosphorus get produced with 2 molecules of ATP. Very important. Why is it very important? When there is a production of ATP, simultaneously the GTP converts into GDP. Very important. When ATP is produced here, simultaneously in the step of conversion where GTP converts into GDP. This is very important. As ATP is produced here, this is called substrate level phosphorylation number 3. Substrate level phosphorylation number 1, number 2 occurs in glycolysis, number 3 occurs in Krebs cycle. Right. So here apart from this, now let us take here name of the enzyme is succinyl thiokinase. Now succinic acid having 4 carbons further get formed fumaric acid 4 carbon compound. Here the FAD plus reduced to form FADPH2, very important. So this is oxidation number 5 and name of the enzyme is succinic dehydrogenase. Now further fumaric acid converts into malic acid. Now there is an addition of water. So name of the reaction is hydration and name of the enzyme is fumarase. In the next step, malic acid converts into oxaloacetic acid. Malic acid converts into oxaloacetic acid. Again there is a formation of NADPH2. Energy is produced here. Name of the enzyme is malic dehydrogenase. Name of the reaction is oxidation number 6. Right. Now altogether, now if you look at in this Krebs cycle, let us look at what are the important things you have to remember in Krebs cycle. So in the center I am writing here Krebs cycle. So here how many oxidations takes place here? So oxidation here there are oxidation number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. That means total number of oxidations. Right, very important. Number of oxidations. How many oxidation reactions will occur? There are 4 oxidations. Okay, there are 4 oxidations. Now next is decarboxylation. Let me change markers. Yeah, so I have changed the markers, right. So here there are altogether 4. Number of oxidations are 4 in Krebs cycle. Next is number of decarboxylations. Total number of, these all are questions what I am giving you. These all are questions, very very important questions, very very important note points. So whenever the question is total number of oxidations are 3, 4, 5, 6, the total number of oxidations are 4. Number of decarboxylations, number of decarboxylations. So there are 2, 2 and 3, number 2 and 3. So there are 2 decarboxylations. There are 2 decarboxylations, right? Very very important. And substrate level phosphorylation, number of substrate level phosphorylations. So number 3 will happen. So number is only 1. One substrate level phosphorylation happens in Krebs cycle, but that is coded as 3 because 1 and 2 happens in glycolysis. So decarboxylations, there are 2 decarboxylations happens, but number is already 1 happens in link reaction, 2 and 3. Altogether 6 oxidations happens in aerobic respiration. Among 6 oxidations, 4 happens in Krebs cycle. The number, because 1 happens in glycolysis, oxidation number 1. Oxidation number 2 happens where? Link reaction. Number 3, 4, 5, 6 happens in Krebs cycle. So number of oxidations happens in Krebs cycle alone. Question is alone Krebs cycle. 4 you have to take. Sometimes the question will be given that ratio between number of decarboxylations and oxidation means 2:4. That becomes 1:2. Number of substrate level phosphorylations means 1. Right? So these things are very very important. So make sure that you copy down these note points, very 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 important note points, and you have to remember where oxidation number 3 happens, where oxidation number 4 happens, where oxidation number 5 happens, where oxidation number 6 happens. Start writing the note points. So in this notebook you first note down this, these are very very important questions. Start writing these note points. And after that again continue writing reactions of Krebs cycle, start writing reactions. After that again you write down where to where the conversions happens. Okay, so let us write continuation of note points. Center only I am writing. So you people go writing in white paper. After horizontal page, turn and take the next white paper and start writing all important questions. Why I am writing, adjusting and writing in the center? Because the cycle is in front of you, so you will understand what I am speaking and where I am speaking. So go to the next white paper, continue writing the important questions. Right? Yeah. So they will ask you oxidation step is what? Conversion of isocitric acid to what? Oxalosuccinic acid. I am writing in short form, oxalosuccinic acid. So this is nothing but what? This is oxidation number 3. Oxidation number 3, and there is a production of 2 molecules of NADPH2. And conversion also you have to remember. Again you start writing. These are the questions you will get. Oxidation number 3, where NADPH2 produced from where to where? You have to remember isocitric acid to oxalosuccinic acid. You have to remember. This you may be expected in the form of a question. So like that, show where oxidation steps takes place and try to remember in that what is the substrate, what is the product and what is the name of the enzyme. Obviously the name of the enzyme will be dehydrogenase, right? So isocitric dehydrogenase. Next is where oxidation number 4 occurs, right? Here where oxidation number 4 occurs, conversion from alpha ketoglutaric acid to succinyl CoA. So here I am writing, so 2 molecules here, 2 molecules of alpha ketoglutaric acid. What is that? Alpha ketoglutaric acid converts into succinyl CoA. Succinyl CoA. Alpha ketoglutaric acid converts into what? Succinyl CoA. What is that? Oxidation number 4. Oxidation number 4. Right. Itself is also called decarboxylation number 3. So here also there is a production of 2 molecules of NADPH2. Okay, that is oxidation number 4. Next is, where is oxidation number 5? This. So 2-succinic acid converts into fumaric acid. 2-succinic acid converts into fumaric acid, that is oxidation number 5. Oxidation number 5. How many again? So here there is a production of 2-FADPH2. There is a production of 2 molecules of FADPH2, very important. And the next step, 6th oxidation. 6th oxidation from where to where? 2 molecules of malic acid. Malic acid converts into oxaloacetic acid. So this is nothing but oxidation number 6. Oxidation number 6. Again there is a production of 2 molecules of NADPH2. So as a result of oxidation, questions on what? Oxidation. Oxidation reactions. Questions on what? Oxidation. How many oxidations? Altogether here 4 oxidations. As a result of oxidation, how many NADPH2 and FADPH2 produced in Krebs cycle? So as a result of here totally there are how many NADPH2? 2 plus 2 4 plus 2 6. 6 NADPH2 plus 2 FADPH2 are produced as a result of oxidation. As a result of oxidation. So this is very important. Very important. As a result of oxidation, sometimes the question will be coming from any corner. The total number of oxidations in the Krebs cycle yields the total energy of. Don't write ADP because ADP is a substrate level phosphorylation, will not come under oxidation. So the yield of Krebs cycle due to 4 oxidations, there is a production of how much amount of energy, means if the question is then 6 molecules of NADPH2, 2 molecules of FADPH2 are produced are the yield of 4 oxidations. Very important. So 4 oxidation yields 6 molecules of NADPH2 and 2 molecules of FADPH2, very important. And these oxidation steps occurs where? Conversion from what to what, even remembering about these compounds also very important. And these conversions substrate into product where oxidation takes place should be at the tip of your tongue, right? So 4 oxidation yields 6 NADPH2 plus 2 FADPH2. Similarly, and questions will come on decarboxylations. So what is the next one? Questions will come totally on decarboxylations. So how many decarboxylations here? There are 2 decarboxylations. There are 2 decarboxylation. Decarboxylation number 2 and 3. How many means 2? So you have to remember the steps of conversion where decarboxylation happens. So try to remember in this. So there is a decarboxylation from oxalosuccinic acid to, which is a 6 carbon compound, to alpha ketoglutaric acid. That's one, that is decarboxylation number 2. So this is decarboxylation number 2. Another one is alpha ketoglutaric acid to, there is a conversion into what? Succinyl CoA. Succinyl CoA, that is nothing but decarboxylation number 3. In which decarboxylation there is NADPH2? Suppose they will ask the decarboxylation reaction of Krebs cycle where there is a production of NADPH2 occurs from. So NADPH2 is decarboxylation number 3. NADPH2 produced one is decarboxylation number 3, not the 2, because NADPH2 produced in number 3 and there is no NADPH2 in decarboxylation number 2. Like that, in each and every step make sure that you see that. And next is question on substrate level phosphorylation. Yes, substrate level phosphorylation number 3, that is only one substrate level phosphorylation occurs in the conversion of what to what is a question. So substrate level phosphorylation 3, that is only one substrate level phosphorylation occurs in conversion of what to what here, that is conversion from succinyl CoA to succinic acid. So what is very important thing is there to remember here, you have to remember here, not only ATP is produced, very importantly here GTP is converted into GDP. ATP is produced, GTP is consumed. So that's very important. ATP is produced, GTP is consumed. Very important. Got it? So these all are nothing but important questions which you have to remember for Krebs cycle. Right? Still we have some more. Let us continue. Note down all these all on white paper. Very important. Now, so if you look at, let us see the questions. Questions on Krebs cycle. So the total energy produced, in Krebs cycle, remember 6 NADPH2, 2 FADPH2 and 2 molecules of ATP. This is nothing but total energy produced at the time of Krebs cycle. Okay, how many molecules? 6 molecules of NADPH2, 2 molecules of FADPH2 and 2 molecules of ATP. This is the energy produced at the time of Krebs cycle. Very important. Okay, copy this point, make sure that you remember this point. As a result of Krebs cycle, there is a production of 6 molecules of NADPH2, 2 molecules of FADPH2, 2 molecules of ATP. Very important. So if you can write this, I will give you the next point. Here in the entire Krebs cycle, there are 3 amino acids are produced. So from the Krebs cycle altogether, there are 3 amino acids are produced. So the amino acids are produced here. One is, this is alpha ketoglutaric acid, other one is succinic acid, and next one is malic acid. So these are the 3 places where there is a formation of 3 amino acids. What are they? Alpha ketoglutaric acid. This is a basic amino acid. You studied in mineral nutrition chapter. Last paragraph, mineral nutrition, last reaction. You remember the last 2 reactions? Transamylation. You remember, right? So there the last 2 reactions are very important. The basic amino acid is alpha ketoglutarate acid. From where it is derived means it is derived from Krebs cycle. So, 3 amino acids we will get alpha ketoglutarate acid, succinic acid and malic acid. So, I hope you copied this point here, very important point. Next is, so what is the next important question? Krebs cycle. From the Krebs cycle, so there is a formation of 3 amino acids, very important from Krebs cycle. So, what are the 3 amino acids are produced from Krebs cycle? Alpha ketoglutarate acid, second one is succinic acid and the third one is malic acid. So, these are the 3 amino acids produced from 3 compounds in the Krebs cycle. So, from here there is a formation of an amino acid called alpha ketoglutarate acid. From succinic acid there is a formation of amino acid here. From malic acid there is a formation of amino acids. The 3 amino acids are produced from Krebs cycle. Very important. Alpha ketoglutarate acid, succinic acid, malic acid are the 3 amino acids get produced from Krebs cycle. So, let us continue now. Now, take white paper, start writing the reactions one by one. So, what is the first reaction we have to write in Krebs cycle? So, what is the first reaction? That is condensation. So, split into reactions and start writing one by one. What is the reaction you can write? OAA, oxaloacetic acid plus CoA, acetyl CoA, CoA is added plus water is added. What is produced here? Citric acid is produced, citric acid, right. So, 2 molecules of citric acid. What is the name of the enzyme here? The name of the enzyme is citric synthetase. Citric synthetase, that is the first reaction, right. Now, let us go with the second reaction. So, I am writing second reaction here. What is the second reaction? Second reaction is called water is coming out. So, we call this as dehydration. So, start writing all equations one after the other. So, here if you take dehydration here, in dehydration what you can write? So, 2 molecules of citric acid, right. So, here produced with 2 molecules of cis aconitic acid plus 2 CoA comes out plus water molecule also comes out. Water is coming out. What is the name of the enzyme? Cis aconitase. Start writing the reaction. Split the cycle into reactions. Next one. What is the third reaction? So, this is second one. This is first. Okay. Third reaction is hydration. Again, water is added. So, if you take the third reaction here, what we will write in the third reaction? Again, 2 molecules of cis aconitic acid plus 2 molecules of water. What it get produced with? 2 molecules of isocitric acid. So, 6 carbons, try to represent 6 carbons. What is the name of the enzyme? Same, cis aconitase. Right. Now, let us continue further. Oh, here I have written. So, here 2 molecules of citric acid. Right. Now, let us take next step. So, I am writing here, from here I will just continue writing just to show you the reactions. Right. Let us go with the next one. Fourth one. Let me write with the red marker. Right. Number 3 is hydration, right? Next. Let us go with the next one. Fourth one. Fourth one, what we will take? Oxidation number 3. Oxidation number 3. So what happens in oxidation number 3? The two molecules of isocitric acid plus 2 NAD plus gets converted into two molecules of oxalosuccinic acid plus 2 NADPH2. So up to here 6 carbons. So what is the name of the enzyme which we have to write here? The name of the enzyme is nothing but isocitric dehydrogenase. Right. Next is fifth one, decarboxylase. Decarboxylation number 2. Fifth reaction, decarboxylation number 2. So what happens here? The 2 oxalosuccinic acid, right, converts into 2 alpha ketoglutaric acid and produced with 2 molecules of carbon dioxide. Here oxalosuccinic acid 6 carbons, alpha ketoglutaric acid will become 5 carbons. So what is the name of the enzyme here? Alpha ketoglutaric. So here oxalosuccinic decarboxylase. Decarboxylase. Right, that is fifth one. Next, sixth one, name of the reaction, oxidation number 4 and decarboxylation number 3. Decarboxylation number 3. So what happens here? In this, 2 molecules of alpha ketoglutaric acid having a 5 carbons, right? Now it loses carbon dioxide. As a result of this, it converts into 2 molecules of succinyl CoA produced with 2 molecules of carbon dioxide. Of course, here we take 2 NAD plus. Now it converts into 2 molecules of NADPH2. Make sure that you split the cycle and start writing the equations so that you can easily remember. Practice like this. So what you will get here? Alpha ketoglutaric dehydrogenase. Dehydrogenase. Mn plus will be there, TPP and lipoic acid. Act as a cofactors. Right? Now further, let us continue further. So what is the next step? Number 7. What is number 7? Substrate level phosphorylation. Substrate level phosphorylation 3. Substrate level phosphorylation 3. So in substrate level phosphorylation 3, what happens here? Succinyl CoA, right, plus GTP plus ADP plus inorganic phosphorus gets converted into what? Succinic acid. As a result, ATP is generated, very important, 2 molecules. So here this is 5 carbon compound, right. So this will become here 4 carbon compound. So this is 4 carbon compound and this is also 4 carbon compound. ATP is generated along with GDP and this one. So what is the name of the enzyme? Succinyl thiokinase. Succinyl thiokinase. Next one, what is the 8th reaction? 8th reaction is nothing but oxidation number 5. Oxidation number 5. So in eighth reaction, oxidation number 5, succinic acid converts into fumaric acid. 2 molecules of succinic acid plus 2 FAD plus converts into 2 molecules of fumaric acid. Along with that, 2 FADPH2 is produced. This is important. Right? So what is the name of the enzyme here? The name of the enzyme is succinic dehydrogenase. Succinic dehydrogenase. Next one. The ninth one is what we can write? Hydration. The ninth one is hydrations. So if you look at how many hydrations possibilities are there here. So if you look at hydration, we can write from where to where? Fumaric acid added with water, 2 molecules of water, 2 fumaric acid converts into 2 malic acid. Right? So what is the name of the enzyme? So here this is fumarase. And what is the 10th reaction? 10th reaction is oxidation number 6. Oxidation number 6. So what happens in this last step? Malic acid plus 2 NAD plus converts into 2 oxaloacetic acid plus there is a production of 2 NADPH2. And what is the name of the enzyme? Malic dehydrogenase. Malic dehydrogenase. Now look at all reactions here. Look at all reactions what we have noted down. Now see the things to remember. Now look at here. Name of the enzyme, citric synthetase, cisaconitase. From the 4th step onwards, dehydrogenase will come by alternate step. Dehydrogenase, leave one step. Again dehydrogenase, leave one step. Again dehydrogenase, leave one step. Again dehydrogenase. If you get it, you have written is correct. Similarly, in between what you find is decarboxylase, succinyl thiokinase, fumarase. Alternate things you have to remember. Similarly, name of the reactions. First one is condensation, dehydration and hydration. Then followed by alternate you will get oxidation. See here, oxidation number 3, leave one step. Oxidation number 4, leave one step. Oxidation number 5, leave one step. Oxidation number 6. Alternatively what you find? Decarboxylation number 2, substrate level phosphorylation 3, hydration. How many hydrations? There are 2 hydrations, this and this. How many dehydration? There is 1 dehydration. This is how you have to practice and you should be thorough with the Krebs cycle. So what is the energy of the Krebs cycle altogether? In the Krebs cycle, there is a production of 6 molecules of NADPH2, 2 molecules of FADPH2 and 2 molecules of ATP. So this is the energy output produced in the Krebs cycle. Practice thoroughly, practice all reactions, make sure that you complete writing without seeing Krebs cycle. Very, very important. Definitely we will get questions on the final lead. Make sure that you try to send without seeing whatever you practice. Try to send to my WhatsApp number saying that Krebs cycle is completed and your work is highly appreciated.
ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యారంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి జేఈఈ అయినా నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.